isn't the future of UX, it is already here. And if you're not using it, you're falling behind. As UX designers, we now have powerful tools that can help us ideate faster, design smarter, and collaborate better than ever before. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I integrate AI into every stage of my design process, from research to wireframing to user testing. And by the end of this video, I'm going to give you extra AI tools that will enhance your productivity as a UX designer. Let's get right into it. Let's start with the first stage in the design process, which is empathize and research stage. Now, the goal at this stage is to understand users and context, right? Some of the activities we do here is interviews, surveys, market research, and context analysis. So some of the AI tools that I use here, number one is DeepSeek, I use ChatGPT, and I use Perplexity AI. Now I'm going to show you how I use it. I use it to create survey questions or to come up with survey questions, but I make sure that I give it a right prompt that will help it to generate survey questions that can actually help me gain insight from users. Now remember that when you're using it at this stage, you're not going to be creating fictional interviews, creating fictional responses or feedback from users. You're actually using it to help you generate interview questions, survey questions that you would send to actual users, that then gives you feedback, and you can then use the same AI tools to analyze them. Now, I use these 3 AI tools because I like to compare and get the best out of them. So for DeepSeek, once I get the feedback, once I give it the prompt, as you can see here, I said, create 5 survey questions for me, giving the pain point identified, because I've had conversation with it about pain points that I've identified that has led me to actually want to interview users. So the second one is this ChatGPT here. The prompt I gave it was, let's start with user research, create questions I can send out for survey. I also want to use this means to test out the UI. So I needed it to understand what I wanted to do here, and I also use Perplexity AI here. I use it to do a whole bunch of things, and also use it to generate survey questions that I compare with the one that I already have. So those are the 3 AI tools that I use at this stage of my design process. Let's move to number 2. So the second stage is the define stage. In this stage, we define the problem. Our goal here is to clarify the problem to solve, and some of the activities that we do in this stage is problem statement, persona creation, journey mapping, and all of that. So I'm going to show you the AI tools, how I've used this at this stage. Let me show you. ChatGPT has helped me to create a problem statement, but you have to tell ChatGPT like the problem or the current problem, platform or website you're trying to redesign or you're trying to create. What's the goal of the company? What's the goal of the redesign? What's the goal of that project? So if it's an existing website, you can do X audit to identify the problems that it actually has. Then feed ChatGPT or any of the AI tools. You can use Notion AI to also come up with a problem statement. Now, for persona creation, DeepSeek can also help you create like a persona here, and also help you create, let's say, your journey map. But remember that you're not asking it to just formulate personas for you. Remember that the first thing we did was to use AI to create user interview questions, which you send out or you use to interview clients. Then at the same time, when we got the feedback, we now fed it into this AI, and this AI now helps us to draw out insights from the research that we have conducted. So it's very important that you understand that you also need to put in the work. AI is here to make our work faster, help us bring out insight faster, and that is why you see me using 3 or 4 different AIs at the same time, because I want different ideas or different perspective towards what I am doing. So once you have created this journey map here, you can still go to Mirror AI and then use any of the templates to make your journey map very presentable. Let's go to the 3rd stage. For this 3rd stage, which is the idea stage, this is the AI tool that I like using, FigJam. Right. Remember that at this stage, we generate creative ideas and possible solutions. It's like brainstorming, mind mapping, and sketching. So here I love to use FigJam to generate user flow. I just like type in the prompt here. So you just click on here, and then you can say make template and diagram, and then you get this dialog here, and then you type in your prompt. Maybe you want a flow chart, mind map, brainstorming, or let's say a user flow, and it just generates all of this for you. Then the good thing is that you can easily make edits, click into it and simply make edit, and it's as simple as that. Remember that AI is not there to replace our thinking process, right? It's just here to guide us. And why I like using FigJam is creating a flow. I like looking at the flow. Where do the user drop off? What then happens? I want to see the end-to-end flow of a particular journey, and that's why I come to this place to just give it a prompt and it generates a very nice flow that I can edit on my own. So let's move to the fourth stage in the design process and see the design tools that I use and how you too can be using them. Now for the fourth stage, which is the prototype stage, is my favorite stage. I'm going to give you 3 AI tools that I use for this. The last one is going to blow your mind. I implore you to go back, try these tools, and come back in the comment and tell us your experience. So the first one we have here is UIZAD. You have what device are you trying to design for. You can choose and then describe your project in plain English. Now the second one is Galileo AI. You might be familiar with this, but this is super helpful. And for my favorite AI tool, I've used this AI tool, Lovable, to come up with complex design. Was magical, down to filling forms, moving to the next stage. Everything is simplified. It is great and I recommend that you use it. So for the last stage in the design process, which is the test stage, where we do usability testing, gather user feedback and all of that, what I can recommend or what I use is Maze AI. You can see it says Maze, don't just choose between building fast and building right. Maze is a user research platform that makes user insights available at the speed of product development. I recommend that you try it out. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button and subscribe to LogRocket for more user insights like this. I'll see you in the next video.